Hey everybody, welcome back to a Christmas edition of Project Dees Nutz. Yeah, I come back for my friend Dees Nutz here. He's going to be making something really special today. I don't know what they call it, a cheese lounge or something like that. It's a house that you put little baby Jesus in, and Moses or Joseph or that other guy, Jesus' stepdad, and Mary, you know, in the little house with the manger. We're going to be making that today. Well, I'm not going to. I got to split. Red, Sonny, fire the sleigh up. We got to get going. It's something pretty special. He got this request here from his sister a while back, and he was like, oh, sure. Oh, dang, man, there goes the lip again. I can't stand it. I can't help it. It's been a special year for me to make a couple special appearances on this television show. What? It's not a television show? Whatever it is, man. YouTube, E-tube, BoobTube, whatever it is, man. I just can't get this stuff straight. You know, I've been gone for so long now. I come back and like everything's changed, man. Coronavirus. And I'm like, wow. And then I walk into Project Dees Nutz shop, and first thing he does is offer me a Corona. I was like, hell no, I don't want no Corona. And he's like, come home, man. It's ice cold. And I was like, what are you talking about? I kind of slipped into a real southern guy there. Listen, I just wanted to come back and say Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year's. And I'll never see you again. You know, so I just hope that you know, everybody stays safe. I'm going back to my secure mansion. I got a Graceland. You know, it's apropos I named it Graceland because everybody knows I would have never got up to heaven if it wasn't for the grace of Christ. Let me tell you something, baby. No way. So I got my own special little Graceland up there. Let's get on with the video because I'm just rambling here, and I don't know what else to say, man. The guy's a genius. He's just a genius. Let me tell you something, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. You sure did treat me nice. Got good music on my radio, and I want to kiss you, baby, underneath your mistletoe. That was one of my favorite songs. Best song I ever did. Alright, let's get to it. We're out of here. Adios. Let's go, Red. Sonny, gather up. Hey, kids, what time is it? Howdy doody time. It's howdy doody time. It's howdy doody time. No, it's not really. No howdy, no doody. Well, maybe a little doody. Not a lot of howdy. Howdy. Howdy! Well, there's a howdy. How y'all are today? Alright, everybody. Thanks for coming back for another edition of Project Dees Nutz. Today, we are going to make a manger house for the baby Jesus. She's already got the manger set, but she needs a manger house to put the characters. And if I knew how to edit and stuff, I'd show you the actual picture of it, but I don't. So I'm getting there. I'm learning. So it's a learning curve. But I did make a manger too. Little baby Jesus. Thank you, baby Jesus. Dear baby Jesus. So I cut some old fence slats. Now I'm gonna rip them down to size. Alright, well, we got all the pieces cut, sanded, and stained. Once that dries, we can put it together and spray some shellac on it. And now it's time to shellac using Zinzer, bullseye shellac, coats and seals. Remember, you're gonna start spraying past it and spray past it. Start spraying, spray past it, so it's psht, psht, psht. That way you get a nice even coat. We're working on the nativity house, and with working with the old fence wood, a lot of it is warped. So you gotta jed clamp it. Just can't have enough nails. Okay, so there's that. Okay, my sides were like a field goal. It's good. So I had to make a jig basically I nailed a board on each side and I squared it up with this so that it's square. So now we can start placing the pieces. It moved. It's like I'm really building a house. Just gotta make sure it lasts a lifetime. This is a heirloom. All right. Oh, I got one that went through. Not good, dude. Okay. If you're making this at home, I couldn't figure out how that I was going to, because you have to place the roof on there, and there's no way to really join this. So what I did was I took a it's like 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch square piece of wood, and I cut a 15-degree angle, which is the angle of the roof, and I basically made a little beam, and then I stapled it, I nailed it in there. So it's not like the original, but now I got someplace to hang a star. Okay, to figure out the center of this to the center of the base, I measured this bottom. It was 18 3/16. So I went 9 3/32, measured it from the other side, dead on. Then I take my square, I put it on the base, line it up with the edge of the tape, and then I'm going to take my center and just eyeball it. Eyeballer! Which is probably, you know, I mean, that's close enough. It's better than being way off. So, now in case I move while I'm trying to nail, which always happens, I'm going to know where to line it up at. Hoping if I can get one nail in each side, and then I can stand it up and finish nailing it that way. It'd be a lot easier. Now we can stand it up, and then once this is affixed, then we can know exactly where to cut these to match the gable of the roof. By the way, this is called a gable. Perfecto mundo. Ain't going nowhere, yo. So now you say, Mr. Dees Nutz, how you gonna do that? I don't know. Ah, and that board is warped major league. Dang it. Oh, I really don't like that side though. Now I am making the manger. So what I did was I cut 45s, figured out how big these should be. I went 2 inches long end, 2 inches, and then I put one of these pins through there once I had it centered and squared, and then I pulled the bottom one off, glued it, stuck it together, and then I made that the cross member just by sight. I just cut a 45 on one end and then sighted it on the other and cut it with a razor blade. Cuts real easy on a razor blade. And then by accident I found out that if I crush the head of the pin, there's a cool looking little nail in there. So I think I might keep that. So I put it back in there to fill up the hole. But I think I'm going to do that on the slats, which will be joined to the sides to hold the baby Jesus. So now I'm going to stain. And the stain came out really nice. I thought it would be really dark, but it looks like real wood. So we're going to stain those up now with my little brush. Don't want too much. Do the hard parts first. And then you just wipe it. That'd be pretty gentle though, because balsa wood is very soft. It's all soft and squishy. And I was afraid of that. Doggone it. I went over with the glue. I wasn't careful. So we'll be doing this for a little bit. Huh. Who knew I could make miniatures? Go figure. Okay, this is a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I thought I could just poke a hole with the pin and then cut the nail and shove it in, but I cut the nails too short. I'm hoping when I get done, I'll spray it with shellac real heavy, and hopefully when it dries it'll hold it together. Because it's a pretty flimsy manger. Alrighty then. Well, I ended up going with the crazy glue. When I was cutting the pins, it was flattening the ends, so it wasn't piercing like a true nail would. So it was like it just wasn't tight in there. So since I have the holes in the wood already, I'm gonna go through with a pin and I'm gonna pop all the little nails. I'm just gonna pop a little bit of the head off and glue them in each section so it looks like it's nailed, and then I'm gonna shellac it. Alright, there it is. The baby Jesus manger. It's a little askew. So I just gotta shoot some varnish on here. There's the manger. Oh, I gotta make the star too. Okay, so a couple situations. I didn't wait for the varnish to dry enough, and I left fingerprints everywhere. It felt dry, and everywhere I glued the lights, you probably really can't see that. Everywhere I glued the lights, there's a hazy white haze. So there's going to be some cleanup work. I've only got 4 more lights to glue. We'll be done with that. Made my star. Going to put the star up there, and then I'll address the issues that I have. Put 3 or 4 coats on the baby crib, on the baby Jesus crib. Came out pretty cool. Alright, there you go, ladies and germs. It's another finale. It's another finale. Glued the star on. All the white around where the crazy glue was, I hit with a really hard toothbrush and dusted it off. And then I wiped it with a wet cloth, and there was still a little residual. Then I sprayed some more shellac over it, and it came out nice. No problemas. Got a handy hook on the back. Take your batteries out every year. There you go. Another one in the books. Check the lights out around the stars. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Awesome. Alright, that's another adventure. One and done. Welcome back to the Nutboard. Alright, that turned out really well, didn't it? Lots of mistakes. I left the fingerprints on there because I put too heavy of a coat, and I didn't let it dry long enough. Well, what I did to fix that was spray it again lightly to get rid of those. So if you have a strong enough magnet, or magnifying glass, you'll be able to see my fingerprints in there, but you can't really see it because the fingerprint actually turns dull. So now it's a shiny fingerprint, so you really can't tell. It looks part of the wood grain. And then when I was packaging, I was going to put the battery pack inside, so I taped it. And I thought to myself, you know, that's probably not such a good idea. Maybe I should just hook it on back. And when I took the tape off, left the tape residual, had to spray it again, wait another day. So this time I carefully packed it without touching the back. So that was it. It turned out really well. A lot better than I thought it was going to. Look who's talking. Mr. Dees Nutz. Next time, we are going to do Brian. We're going to do a faux stained glass for my friend, my old school bud, Brian Johnson. See how I said that like a Southerner? Brian Johnson. So we're all done here. One and done, as promised. And we'll see how that stained glass comes out next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Remember, ring the bell, subscribe, like it, share it, please. Appreciate all the notes of encouragement. We got to keep on going. Keep on keeping on. All right, everybody. God bless. Have a great day. See you next week. Just wanted to say Merry Christmas, everybody. Might take a couple weeks off, so you won't be seeing any videos for a little while. Probably the new year, I'll start another video segment, and we'll be getting some more projects going. Got some idea for some rifle bullet casings. We have Found a frog skeleton. We're going to put him in some resin. And what else do we got cooking? We got the table we garbage picked. We're going to be redoing that table. I believe it's mid-century 40s, 50s table. So that'll be fun. And then I'm still looking for miniature Corona bottles to put in my man's hand over there. So I don't know, that's it. Thanks for watching this year. It's been a great year. Had a lot of fun. Before I see you, I won't see you. But before I see you, I won't see you. Makes sense. In his mind, excuse me, Mr. Dees Nutz. Oh, we haven't heard from that guy. Excuse me, Mr. Dees Nutz. Does that mean we're never going to see you again? No. We will be back after the new year. Happy Hanukkah. Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad. Happy Qantas. Merry Qantas. Knew a girl in school named Mary Qantas. Ah, she was a hoot. So we'll see you after the New Year's, and hopefully it'll be a new year. Well, it's going to be a new year, obviously, but you know what I mean. It'll be a happier year. This year's depressed pretty much everybody. So everybody, God bless. Keep the cards and letters coming. I'll also be starting a new venture. I'm going to be doing some live shows. Well, I'm not. Dr. Got Rocks. Hey, Mr. Dr. Got Rocks. Going to have to come up with a bit for him, too. We're going to be trying to sell some rocks and crystals and stuff online. Maybe check that out. See that maybe after the first of the year. As always, may God pour His blessings out on you and your family for Christmas and the New Year's. Keep you safe and give you everything you need. Laughter. Laughter is what we need. Take care, everybody. See you soon.